If you'd like to know how to spot a quality garment, stay tuned for today's video. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the Style Coach. If you're new here, you're very welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hello to you too. It's lovely to see you again. My channel is all about personal style and personal development, so if that is your thing, please do make sure to join the community here. If you enjoy the video or learn something new, please make sure to hit the like button and why not subscribe to the channel as well. If you'd like more styling and well-being tips, you can join me over on Instagram at thestylecoach.ie, and you can find out more about my online course on my website, thestylecoach.ie. I've got 12 tips for you today that you can look out for if you want to buy quality garments. So if you're not sure what you're looking for, or if something is at a higher price point and you're thinking, well, is it really worth it? There are things that you can do to eliminate the chances of you buying a high-priced item but with poor quality. So without further ado, let's get started. If a fabric is very sheer and you can see through it, it means that it could be a good quality thread. However, if a fabric is very sheer, it's more prone to being torn, to snagging on things, and so it's not going to last you perhaps as long as something with a tighter weave and something that's less sheer. So you can still have a high-priced sheer item, but keep in mind that it may not last you very long. It can also be very hard to repair sheer items, so that is something to think about as well. If your jeans are uncomfortable when you first try them on, that's a good thing. And that seems counterintuitive, I know. But if you wear jeans that are slightly stiff and uncomfortable, it means that they haven't been exposed to harsh chemicals to give them that softness that you may find in other jeans in other shops. When jeans are exposed to these harsh chemicals that make them soft, it means they're less durable and more prone to wear and tear. So when you do buy your jeans and you go for something like 100% cotton, particularly ones that haven't been bleached into a much lighter colour denim, then these are actually going to be very hard wearing and last you longer. They will soften over time, they will soften as you wash them, but you really don't want to be buying jeans that are soft straight off the rack. When you're in the shop, have a look at the seams of the garment. If it's a blouse, just turn it over, look at the seams and give them a little pull apart. If the seams are holding well together, then that's good. It means they have a number of stitches that are closely stitched together, and that's a sign of better quality. If the seams are coming apart and you can see that there's quite big gaps between the seams, then you will probably want to leave that back. It means they've done this quickly, they've done it cheaply, and it's not going to last you so long. If you're buying a shirt or a blouse, check on the back of the garment for a yoke, a back yoke. A back yoke is an extra panel across the shoulders. This has been added to prevent extra wear and tear in that area, and also for a little bit of design purpose and for better structure within the garment as well. So if that's missing within your shirt or blouse, it's just another step that's been skipped. So it is a sign that the quality is not what it could be. In a good quality patterned garment, you want to make sure that the pattern is aligned at the seams. This shows that a lot of care and attention has been paid to this part of the garment, and the attention to detail is there. So this is an indication that time has been taken, care has been put into this garment, and that reflects probably in the price of the item. So you can be sure that if they've taken the time to do this, they've probably taken the time to create a beautiful garment. Be sure to take a look at how the hems have been finished. So if it's on a dress or a pair of trousers, just take a look at the underside of the hem and make sure that it has been turned in again and properly stitched. So if it's just a raw hem, obviously there's not much effort put into this at all. If it's just one row of stitches that has been turned up once it's cut, very little effort put in here as well. You really want to make sure that your garment has been finished to a high standard, especially if the price point is there. If a manufacturer has taken the time to create a garment with hidden zips, this means that they are aware how damaging zips can be, that they might snag on the material, catch the material, and of course they don't want that to happen. So if they've taken the time to put a zip in and make it seamless and hide it, then they have taken that extra little care, and it's a sign of good quality. Always make sure to take a look at the fabrics that you're buying. So look at the care instructions and look at the fabric composition. The fewer blends that are in a garment, the better. So you want something with 100% cotton, 100% silk. If there's 3-4 blends, 2% cashmere, then the quality is coming right down. It's going to be a cheaper way to produce these things while still saying, oh, it's a cashmere top, but it's actually got 2% cashmere in it. So go for a minimum number of blends in your garment. Also check the care instructions, that they give good instructions in terms of the care. That means they intend for that garment to last you well, that there's proper instructions to follow so that it will last you a long time. A little test you can do in the shop is to test the recovery of the fabric. So this means that you will give it maybe a little stretch, a pull on the fabric, and you will see how easily it returns to its original form. There shouldn't be any limp material or stretching from the material just after giving it a little bit of a tug. So you want to test the recovery of the material. If the garment has embellishments in it, so there might be beads or buttons or something like that, then the manufacturer should provide a little bag of extra bits and pieces so that you can repair the garment. Now, this is not a sign of they expect your garment to fall apart. They actually expect that your garment is going to last you long enough so that you will be able to repair it and continue to wear it. So having those extra little pieces is a good sign. If you are dealing with leather mostly, check that the garment or shoes are put together with stitches rather than glue. Glue will come apart, particularly in hotter countries. Good stitching is going to hold that garment together much longer than glue will. If an item is being sold at a very low price point, then that is a sure indication that the quality is not there. If it seems too good to be true, then it probably is. Once you start reaching those higher price points, do check all those things that are present, the good stitching, the hemlines, the patterns matching up, and make sure that it deserves that price point and that you're getting what you pay for. I hope now that you'll be able to spot quality garments. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.